If you're going to kill me, fine. Do it. But no more of this. I can't stand any more of this.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Oh!
Hiya, kid.
Been a long time.
You were something.
You're still a klutz.
You're still using Bounty.
Bounty's the quicker picker-upper.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Wet diaper against baby skin is bad news. Baby skin has to stay dry.
Dr. Nancy Zimbel, pediatrician.
Because dry skin should stay healthier. As both a pediatrician and a parent, that's important to me.
Today's Ultra Pampers Plus with the air dry system helps to keep tender skin dry and healthy. The top sheet has air pockets, so it can absorb irritating wetness almost instantly. Wetness goes down into a lockaway core. Air goes up, leaving the top sheet so dry you can prove it with powder.
I tried the air dry system. It really did keep her dry. What does the baby say?
Today's Ultra Pampers Plus, because this pediatrician knows that healthy skin begins with dry skin.
Good posture. You don't think about it, but you could lose it. 4 out of 5 women don't get enough calcium. That's why we made Posture Calcium Supplement. Eat right, exercise, and take Posture now to help assure good posture later.
World champion Jackie Joyner-Kersee has asthma. Jackie relies on Primatene Mist for the fastest kind of relief. In as fast as 15 seconds, Primatene restores free breathing. Primatene Mist, when speed of relief counts.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and I read something that convinced me that Beech-Nut Stage's baby food is the best. Their labels. I became a Beech-Nut mother because only Beech-Nut Stages has unique quality ingredients like Chiquita bananas and Regal Imperial carrots. I wanted only the very best for our daughter, and no modified tapioca starch like you'll find in other leading brands. So give your baby Beech-Nut Stages, the right food at the right stage. Compare labels yourself. There is a difference with Beech-Nut Stages.
I know what she wants from you, and believe me, it is not platonic.
I'm committed to you.
Frankly, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if she tries to get you to bed tonight.
When Brittany Norman goes after a man,
Until you have a wedding ring on your finger, in my book, you're fair game.
watch out.
Why don't you join me?
Weekdays.
Catch the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
Is that it?
That's it.
We're alone? We're really alone?
I don't know. Maybe I should check the bathroom.
No. The night is still young. We're going to do a lot of celebrating, so what do you want to do? I mean, just name it.
You're up for anything?
Anything.
Formal dancing at the country club.
Sure. Okay, we'll do it.
You really must love me.
We can do that.
Oh, yeah, right. Rusty.
I would love it.
You would hate it.
Okay, maybe I would hate it, but we could go to the country club and go back to the stables. We seem to dance pretty well there.
Well, we can't go anywhere till we close up here.
We'll lock it. It'll be closed. That's it.
No, that's not it.
I'm highly trained in security. That, you just lock it.
Rusty, no, we have to clean up the top of the bar. We have to do all the dishes. Come on, we promised Jack and Lady. Now, you stay here, you wash, and I'll dry.
Oh, wait a minute. You're always pulling me into that.
Well, that's because when you dry, you leave those funny spots on all the glass.
Yeah, but you always rope me into washing, and then you let them drip dry.
This is better.
Better?
It's healthier.
Healthier.
They can breathe.
They can breathe.
Besides, I thought you said you want to get out of here.
I do.
Well,
Do you realize this is the first time in months and months and months we have had a whole evening stretching before us, no problems?
no leads to follow.
Well, there is the Spaulding case. You know, maybe I ought to call Larry just to see if there's some information.
Get back here!
Give me those. Maybe. You can wait till in the morning. Hmm?
Oh, no!
You don't really believe I want to kill you. Come on. What is it about your visit that is so upsetting?
Where are you?
I'm in the house.
I know that, but where in this room? I mean, there are no mirrors. What is it, a microphone and the flowers?
It's not important.
It is. I'm talking to the air. You won't even... Oh, this is charming. Making a tape for posterity?
Alexandra.
Or is this for Mac's amusement?
Neither. It is for my protection.
Your protection? Adam, who are you? Why are you keeping me here?
I would gladly send you home, but unfortunately I don't...
The radio's broken, the boat's lost, your dock washed away in the storm, and the supply plane won't be here for 2 months. Yeah. You have been watching me, studying me long enough to realize I am not a complete fool. Why do you persist in this ridiculous litany of lies?
They are not lies.
Lies. You expect me to believe that you are a prisoner in this godforsaken hole yourself?
I am a prisoner of sorts.
It's ludicrous. I refuse to believe it. You're just not telling me the truth.
Your needs are being attended to. Why not try to see this as a sort of sabbatical from daily life?
Daily life? You mean all the irritations? Going into the office and finding a stack of messages that need answering and letters that need writing, only my secretary's out, so I have to struggle by on my own. Or going home and finding Vera complaining about Joseph not pulling his weight and threatening to quit right before an important dinner.
Yes, all the petty distractions and worries.
Or Philip and Alan Michael at each other's throats, and Alan circling around looking for a way to play both ends against the middle.
And the more serious problems. Wouldn't you like a break from all that?
I crave it, Adam. I would give anything to be back there now. Because no matter how irritating my life was, no matter how truly hard, it was real.
Ah, but this is also real.
No. This is like being stuck in someone else's nightmare, your nightmare. What do you want from me?
"20 years ago, Corinne and Louis were the perfect couple. And then the unthinkable happened.
The only way to get back is to be reborn.
Now Louis is getting a second chance at life.
I got recycled.
Corinne is getting a second chance at love.
He's only 22 years old. But it's not like I'm rushing into anything. I've known him for 26 years.
It's a romance too funny for just one lifetime. Chances are.
He's not Daddy.
Go to your room. Rated PG. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
My 4-year-old's nosebleeds turn his sheets into a horror show. But now they get so white, so spotless, it really knocks me out.
Which statement's true? 1, this man's telling us more than we want to know. 2, this man's story doesn't wash. 3, this man tried new Tide with bleach. The answer is 3. Tide with bleach whitens better than any other detergent. That means a sock this dirty gets only this white with other detergents, but gets gleaming white with Tide with bleach. It'll knock your socks off and get them whiter. New Tide with bleach.
If I were a kind, warm, generous person, I'd tell all my friends about this famous beauty treatment, how it feels so rich, yet is really greaseless, how it holds moisture in my skin. And because it's like the fluids my skin has lost, it sinks right in, softening, smoothing. So I look younger. But just this once, I'm going to be small, mean, and selfish, and not tell.
Why grow old gracefully? Fight it with Oil of Olay.
Sybil and Ryan dancing on the silver screen. Dawn and Melanie engaged again. This week's People's Gala New Year preview has all this and so much more as People looks ahead to '89. People, that's what we're all about.
Hey,
Have you ever seen homemade taste? With Prego, you see the basil. With Ragu.
I can't see it.
With Prego, you see the oregano. With Ragu.
I can't see it.
So why buy Ragu?
I can't see it.
Prego, homemade taste. It's in there.
You were upset the minute you walked into company, and I knew that, and I know it didn't help matters that I was
Chelsea.
just running.
Please. God. You are so beautiful.
You can't.
I can.
But you don't want to. Well, I'm just hanging around to help out Mr. Spaulding.
Helping him with what?
His recovery.
Are you a registered nurse?
Well, no, but I've helped out a lot of rich people before.
I'll bet you have.
Ross, come on, you make everything I say sound so sleazy.
Sorry.
Well, it's just when someone is very powerful and they get sick, they're not used to it. They need somebody to run interference for them, to make them feel like it's not going to last forever.
In that case, I think it's very kind of you.
Yeah, well, I want Harley and her new husband not to have to worry about anything. I mean, I really want to do this.
Yes, right.
Ross, if you want to accuse me of something, just come on out and say it.
No, thank you.
No, come on, you'll feel better.
Well, I can't. I mean, I don't have any accusations. Yet. Anyway, I'm a lawyer. I don't go around throwing accusations around till all the evidence is in.
Oh, is that it?
What?
Your excuse for hanging around. You're gathering evidence, taking notes on me.
Oh, I need an excuse to be here now, huh?
Well, certainly not for me. But I would just love to know what's going on in there.
Oh, Nadine Cooper, you do flatter yourself.
Every chance I get.
But it's not as complicated as you seem to think it is, my being here with you.
Oh, really? Well, then how come you hemmed and hawed for 20 minutes when we were leaving company?
Well, I wanted to say goodbye to everyone.
And you stopped at the gas station on the way home and got the car completely serviced.
The oil was low. The battery needed charging.
And when we got in here, you wanted a grand tour of the entire house.
Yes, and I noticed the tour started by bringing me directly here.
Well, this is a therapy room. I mean, it's a place for healing, and I just thought maybe this would be a place for you to wrestle with those demons. Or whatever else is handy.
You are shameless. You're shameless.
Well, I thought I was innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, I don't know if innocence has anything to do with you at all. But then again, I am not going to underestimate my hunch.
Well, good. You shouldn't underestimate your hunches. In fact, I follow my intuition all the time. I even have a hunch about you.
Let's hear it.
Well, You, Ross Marler, are having a very good time, in spite of all your reservations. Now, am I right or am I right? Ah! Oh, no! Saints preserve us, they're back!
Some girls look at you. Some girls are looking for you. Some girls go for the taste. Some girls work on the ways. First girls look in the first for fashion. Keep in touch with the best in life. First girls look in the first. First girls look in the first.
Only $1.
When they said, Grandma, we want Chef Boyardee, I thought, this is too easy. Can it be good for them? But I see it's 95% fat-free, no preservatives, so I said, Granny, go for it. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
The facts about butter's natural goodness. Butter's great taste comes from pure, fresh, real dairy milk. Most other spreads are manufactured with things you can't pronounce. Natural, delicious butter.
Special bulletin. Early this morning, people all over town have reported unusual sightings in their Easter baskets. Peanut butter Easter eggs.
Anyone who knows Easter knows Reese's peanut butter eggs are Easter's best. Two great tastes that taste great together, all dressed up for the holiday.
Washington is highly optimistic. High-ranking officials.
Reese's peanut butter Easter eggs. They're getting quite a reception.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Jesse's an alien, controls an android. Guess which one just blew a circuit? They're having a hard time on planet Earth tonight. Sunday at 9, who will be your favorite female musical performer? Favorite television dramatic series? Michelle Lee and Michael Landon host the People's Choice Award.
This is CBS. Newsline 9's Patty Suarez, an award-winning anchor reporter dedicated to providing you with the news coverage you deserve. Another reason why TV9 is Oklahoma's super news station.
TV monitors, video games, VCRs, tapes, electrical cords. The question is, how do you get them out of sight? Find something big enough to hold them all, and the price can be scary, except at Mathis Brothers. This Big Oak Entertainment Center has room for a big stereo monitor. With roll-out drawers and shelves, a place for everything. It was made to sell for $5.99, but it's Mathis Brothers priced at just $2.48. Just need something for the TV? This Oak roll-around with pampered doors is just $49. Don't fall for fake sales and phony claims. Come to Mathis Brothers, 3434 West Reno.
Have you ever gone up against an insurance company? Did you feel overpowered? Wouldn't you feel better knowing that you had an experienced lawyer on your side? All right, call the Oklahoma Personal Injury Referral Service for a qualified lawyer near you. Remember, the insurance companies know which lawyers are experienced. They're a lot more likely to pay a fair settlement when you have the advantage on your side. Call the Oklahoma Personal Injury Referral Service today. It could be the most important phone call you'll ever make.
I'm Alex Trebek. Come join us for Late Night Jeopardy at 10:30, following Newsline 9 Late Edition, right here on TV9, the spirit of Oklahoma.
They're outside this time.
By all means, let's invite them in.
Ross, don't go out there.
I'm sure there's nothing there.
Ross, don't leave me alone, okay?
There's a logical explanation for it.
Yes, this is an old house and it's full of ghosts.
You kidding? Are you
Ross,
serious?
It's not funny. Listen, those are tortured souls, and they're caught on the earth plane because of stuff that they left undone in their life now. Do you hear anything? Stop it.
I think they've gone.
Oh, thank goodness. They have been driving me nuts every night.
Have you seen them?
Oh, no, but I wouldn't. Now, see, it's just the energy that creates the sound. They don't have to take a visible physical form.
They don't?
No.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Oh, well, when I was a psychic back in Marin County...
Hold it. You were a psychic? As in Madame Nadine?
Madame Nadia. Well, it sounded more mysterious, you know, more European.
Yes. So you dealt with these entities on a daily basis?
Oh, no, not for long. I couldn't hack it. You wouldn't believe some of the weirdos in this line of work.
I can imagine. Hey, Dina, come on. Listen to Uncle Ross. Things go bump in the night. This is a big, old, creaking house.
Oh, well, don't I know that? And it is filled with vicious, spalding spirits from the netherworld.
Come back to embezzle from the company, no doubt.
Shh! Don't talk like that. I've got enough enemies among the living. I don't need any dead ones. Hey there. We're just poking around in here, and we don't mean you any harm. Live and let live, that's my motto.
That's all it takes? Shouldn't we have a seance or something?
You go to seances?
I used to. I've been busy at the office lately.
But you do believe, huh?
Yes, of course I believe. How could I not? After witnessing a phenomenon with an expert.
Oh, Ross, I'm not an expert.
No, don't be modest. It's clear to me that you operate on a different level than other people.
Well, my friends have always said that I'm very psychic.
Do you think you could find my daughter, Dinah?
Why? Is she lost?
No, I mean, I just don't know where she is. She hasn't called lately.
Well, I could give it a shot, but I don't know. It's been a while. I'm out of practice.
I'm sure it's just like riding a bike.
Well, okay.
What do I do?
We got to get you up higher. Here, why don't you sit up here? Put your feet flat on the ground to get grounded. Close your eyes and concentrate. Just think real hard. Concentrate on Dinah, okay?
I got it.
Okay. Now, do you have anything that Dinah gave you? Or may have touched?
Before she got on the plane, she held my hand.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
She also gave me a big hug. It was bigger. Don't you think we should dim the lights? I mean, wouldn't it help?
Well, it helps something.
What?
Oh, sure, sure. Oh, gotta unblock my energy flow here. Okay. Okay, I see water. I see lots and lots of water. I see an ocean. You're not concentrating.
I was too.
Oh, that's okay. I found it. She's in Europe.
Yes, that's the right continent. But I told you that.
Oh. Okay, well, let me concentrate. I'll find the exact spot. I see mountains, and I see a lot of snow.
Yes?
And I see this little chalet, and lots of skiers. I see lots of skiers.
Go on.
She's in Switzerland. I got it.
She's in Switzerland.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wonderful. I found your daughter. I still have the touch. You know what? Oh. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? This means that we are on the same wavelength.
We're close enough.
I found your daughter. It's wonderful.
Yeah, sure, okay.
No, wait. It sounds like you don't believe me.
Dinah's in Holland.
Oh. Any mountains?
Below sea level, flat as a pancake.
It's a plot. Like a conspiracy. Everyone is implicated. I'm talking about every time we start going. I mean, life seems to cut in.
You're right. It's a plot. It's definitely a plot. It's directed against us. And I want you to start investigating first thing in the morning. But right now, do you mind just taking a few towels and helping me out?
There are times I wish I was still living at the boarding house.
Why?
Well, there's something to be said for being able to fall up the stairs and be home.
Yeah, but it was never really home. Now, our house with all those rooms all to ourselves. Nice garden off the patio. Nobody there to run into but each other. Yeah, that was... Why don't you give me that one? It's all wet.
But you're right about the house. I mean, maybe that's why I'm thinking about the boarding house. I go back to the other place and we're alone. I see the curtains you made for the living room. I remember how much fun we had painting in the bedroom. It's definitely our home. You know, it's still not right being there without you. Rosie, come home.
I really want to.
You do?
Oh, I miss you so much.
Yeah. You're gonna see. It'll be all different. It'll be all different.
Wait, I can't come right yet.
Why not?
Well, it's Ed and Mo. They're having problems.
Are they sick or what?
No, Mo moved out.
You're kidding. I had them figured for, a nearly perfect couple.
I guess nobody's perfect. They may still be able to work it out, but I just can't desert Ed right now. I mean, he's got Michelle, he's got the whole house to take care of. He's really been there for me,
You're something else.
Do you understand?
I understand that you are a wonderful woman. And I hope you'll at least let me escort you back to the Bauer house.
I would love that.
Are you still there?
Yes.
What is it, Adam? I've given up the kidnapping theory. Obviously, you are in no need of Spaulding money.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, of course not. You admire and respect me. That was my next theory. I thought maybe you were attracted to me.
You are a lovely
Oh, no, don't even try. You won't let me get within 20 feet of you. You must not be too hungry for feminine companionship. I've run out of ideas. Nothing in this house makes sense. Mirrors or windows, doors are soundproof, and you just hide away, watching. Your voice coming at me from God knows where, digging out things that you have no right.
I merely make conversation.
Oh, no. You ferret out secrets. You stir up all the things I can't bear to look at while you...
Alexander.
Oh, it's all a game to you. A cruel game. You enjoy my pain. It turns you on.
No.
Then why are you doing this? Why make me talk about my family? Fletcher. Don't you know how hard I've had to fight to keep all that at bay? You came in here and cut me open and then left me alone bleeding.
Why did you let me? Nobody forced you to say anything. You chose to tell me.
Why? Because I'm scared. I'm scared.
Just a cheetah here, scouting out the Cheetos delivery route.
Man, those other cheese puffs ain't nothing but fluff to this Cheetos puff.
I'm the polka dot pursuiter on my bad motor scooter. After the one and only Cheeto! It's not easy being cheesy.
Cheetos, the cheese that goes crunch. The Post Raisin Bran Big Raisin Search is on, and it's time to cast your vote.
Vote for me, a beep beep at this number. Or me, Big Hootie Toot at this number.
Voting ends March 19th, so vote now. Details with the scoop on Sunday, March 12th.
In 1908, when Hoover invented its first electric suction sweeper, it was powerful enough to pick up cat hair. Today, the Hoover Dimension 1000 cleaner is powerful enough to pick up a brick. Power. Hoover invented it.
When fashion flair needs special care, try Woolite in your machine. For dresses and skirts and delicate shirts, it's a special kind of clean. Woolite in your machine. A name you can trust when safety's a must. Woolite in your machine. From active wear to evening wear, whatever clothes need special care, trust Woolite in your machine. Woolite in your machine.
If your carpet isn't DuPont Stainmaster, you may have less protection from stains. Less protection from wear. In short, you may have a lot less carpet than you bargained for. Instead of settling for less, get DuPont Certified Stainmaster. The advantages will grow on you. It's not a Stainmaster carpet if it doesn't say DuPont.
Devil!
There goes tails.
Yeah, I don't want to get wet.
No. Where are we doing?
Do make yourselves at home.
I didn't know you were up at this hour. What are you doing on this level?
I can operate the elevator on my own. I just thought I'd come and relax with a bit of hydrotherapy.
Oh, aren't you ambitious? I'm so proud of you.
But I see that you have another patient already.
I'm sorry for disturbing you.
It's all yours, Ellen. The water's fine. So how are you tonight? Better than usual, thank you. Nadine, wouldn't you be more comfortable in something dry?
I sure would. Can I get Ross something to drive home in?
No, that's okay. My coat is dry.
Oh, but you'll still catch your dad, of course.
I will be fine, maybe.
All right, if you say so. I'll change. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Forgive me for interrupting. Don't worry about it. Nadine can be so enthusiastic, right? She's a real delight. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy our hospitality. Ellen, don't bother with that. I know I'm not welcome. I was simply giving her a little legal counsel. Well, next time try your office instead. I use this for physical therapy, you know. Really?
Mr. Spaulding, if you want to do some physical therapy now, we can call that new nurse Dennis downstairs. I think he's asleep, but we can wake him up. Wait just a minute. Ross, wait a minute. Ross, is that it? Are you just going to leave me like that?
I'm leaving you where you want to be.
Well, don't get huffy.
Look, you've got a good thing going. Don't blow it. Now go back in there and protect your investment. Good night.
Mr. Spaulding, do you want to do those exercises now?
I know who I am. It's taken me a long time, but I finally figured it out. Do you?
I know that nobody's skin feels quite this soft. Nobody's shoulder joints their neck in quite this way.
Sorry.
What?
It's okay. It's okay, but I gotta get home.
No, wait a minute. Oh, what's going on?
Your new book talks about dry skin. My skin gets so dry, I could scratch the word dry on it.
Well, I use Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It starts healing dry skin on contact. Watch this film. Thermophotography shows how Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion soothes the dryness, the redness, actually accelerates healing.
I can't write on it now.
Even after a hand washing, you won't be able to.
You heard it here.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion starts healing dry skin on contact.
The women in my family have always had beautiful skin. Are we born with it? Who knows? We've always used Pond's. Now Pond's has made its first water rinsable cold cream. I'll show you. See how light it is? And it removes dirt and makeup soap leaves behind. Then rinses clean away. New Pond's water rinsable cleanser cleans like no soap can. And the beauty of it is, it's Pond's.
If you're up to here with thick, liquid fiber laxatives, ask your doctor or pharmacist about FiberCon. Get all the natural action of fiber to help you be regular in easy-to-swallow tablets. FiberCon. Your choice is clear.
These blue toilet bowl cleaners only last about 6 weeks. 2,000 flushes blue lasts up to 4 months. Drop in 2,000 flushes blue, and it cleans and keeps the water blue up to 4 months. 2,000 flushes blue or original clear.
This program is coming to you from CBS.
An Oklahoma City firefighter is dead. 2 others fighting for their lives. Good afternoon, I'm Barbara Wallace in the TV9 newsroom. It was a typical call to the fire department this morning, a house in flames, but the outcome was tragic. Firefighters call it a flashover. The flames in the house got so hot it caused a sort of explosion, melting the firefighters' boots, helmets, charring their clothes. 2 critically injured firefighters were rushed to the hospital. Another never made it to the ambulance. It's the first time a local firefighter has been killed on the job in almost 40 years. We'll have complete coverage tonight at 5 and 6. Also, we'll have details on the latest victory in the war on drugs. Now this.
Alcoholism, an addiction, a disease, are all in your mind on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Wednesday at 3 on TV9.
They were losers for years, but not anymore. A collegiate women's basketball team finally makes it to the big time. Please join us at 5 and 6.
Oh, the lights are on. Do you think he's home?
I don't know. Ed? Guess he left him on for me. Come on in. You want a drink or something?
No, I'm fine. How do you like living here?
Oh, it's great. I love Michelle. It's really great to come home to kids, you know, especially after a day with Pat Beagle.
Now, what have you done to him now?
Why do you always think it's me who does something to... You promised me dancing, remember?
I do. Now, you know, there's a nice phrase. I do. It has a certain ring to it, don't you think?
I don't know. I could never be with a guy who didn't love to dance.
Uh-oh.
What?
So you want a dancer, huh? Come here. You know, I enjoy this. Some of you didn't know, but my favorite pastime is dancing.
Well, then it's a darn shame you don't practice.
Well, I had to have the right kind of partner. That makes all the difference. Get ready for a dip. How do you think it's all right?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Well, that's just as well because I was ready for something a little livelier. I think I'll go get my tap shoes.
No, Rusty, wait, come here.
I don't know how to fight you. Your questions are too... I've spent my whole life fighting just to keep myself whole. Just to have some idea of who I was, some integrity. Everybody around me had their image, and they were determined to make me fit it. So, I learned to live their way. I not only functioned, I beat them at their own game. All of them underestimated me. I could win on their terms. But I always saved something. A part of myself that they couldn't know. The part of me that looked at the faces in the boardroom and at our dining room table. At the cruelty in our lives. And said, this isn't me. I know better. I know there's something more. And I waited. I prayed for someone who could see. Eric did. He saw who I really was and took me away from the battle. But he's gone. And there was my son, and he's gone. And then Fletcher. He's gone. I keep fighting and surviving all the people who make the battle worthwhile. But every time I lose one of them, I have my net. There's always something to hold me up, even here. My God, I crashed in the middle of a tropical island and fought in ways I never thought I could to simply survive, and I have still ended up with all my props. Beautiful clothes, good food, fine wine. But they're not working this time. They cover the wound, but... So when I heard your voice, a kind voice, coming from a dark corner somewhere, I spoke out. I don't know why, except for the sound. So beautiful, full of compassion. I had to believe that no matter how perverse your reasons for keeping me here, you were a good person. And I thought maybe if you could see that part of me, you'd know that I was a person too. And you'd spare me. You'd let me go home. I can't think about my home now. I can't.
I'm Saul Fessman, president of Queen City Home Healthcare. I'd like to tell you about a medical product that is very effective and may be at no cost to you. This is the Lift and Recline chair. It is being used by thousands of people who suffer from severe arthritis as a form of treatment in their homes. Best of all, if you qualify, you could receive this chair at no cost. Here's how. You must have a qualifying condition such as severe arthritis or other diseases which make the chair a medically necessary treatment. You must be enrolled in Medicare Part B and have a Medicare coinsurance policy which covers the Medicare deductible and copayment for this type of equipment. Many people suffer from arthritis and cannot get up from a seated position. This chair will give them the freedom to get around and help them avoid falls and injuries. So if you're a Medicare recipient and meet the previous conditions, you can get this lift chair delivered to your door at no cost. Call now, 1-800-950-5500.
Queen City is commended by the Arthritis Foundation.
SOS has improved Glassworks with 3 times more vinegar. New SOS Glassworks.
We are Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing.
It's a big world, and nobody knows more about helping kids grow into it than Flintstones.
10 million strong and growing.
Excuse me, this Raisin Bran's Kellogg's.
So?
Well, it's got 2 scoops.
So?
Well, I don't deserve something this special.
Why not?
Well, I haven't done anything good enough to deserve the 2 scoops of Kellogg's. So just give me the ordinary stuff.
You must have done something good.
Nope.
Nothing?
Oh, I once freed a bee stuck to my windshield wiper.
Well, there you go. You deserve the 2-scoop Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran from Kellogg's. Everyone deserves 2 scoops.
Ed, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to disturb you with that.
Well, I shouldn't have been stomping around these boots.
Come on, you guys, it's all right. I was awake.
Well, we shouldn't be disturbing you at a time like this anyway.
Like what?
Well, it's late.
Ed, listen. I've been thinking. Maybe you want the house all to yourself now. I could...
Why? Where would you go?
Well,
She's gonna move back in with me.
but I don't have to right away if you need me here.
Come on, come on. Get out of here.
No, really, if you want me to stay,
Are
I'd
you
be happy
kidding?
to stay.
Look at you two. You should be together. Enjoy every moment. Enough little things get in the way. Don't create problems.
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be a problem for me to
Be
hang
apart.
around.
There's no need to be. Go.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Just don't be a stranger.
You take care of yourself, all right?
Good night, Ed.
I hope they make it. Okay. Let's go.
Now?
Didn't you hear Ed? I'm officially kicked out.
Yeah, I say, let's get you out of his hair, huh? Don't you want to pack some things or something?
I'll come back tomorrow. I got everything I need for tonight.
I've told you before, Ross Marler's no friend of mine.
Oh, I know. I know what you're saying. You may not think that I...
Then why did you bring him here?
Well, it was the most remote room in the house, and I didn't want to wake anybody up. I mean, after all, I had some things to discuss with him, and I didn't... Well, I was afraid it was going to get ugly, you know.
Ugly?
Well, I have been bugging him about this Philip Trust thing, you know, about Ellen, Michael, and Harley, and about the will, and... Well, I was afraid I would get angry, but fortunately, he didn't give me any trouble.
I noticed.
Well, unfortunately, he couldn't tell me anything about Philip and what he was up to. Now, what do you say we do those exercises? You know, the therapist had said...
No, not tonight, no. I'm a little too tired for that.
Okay, sure. It is pretty late. What would you like to do?
If wishes were horses.
Oh, Alan, you are no beggar.
Would you rub my shoulders?
Sure. How's that?
It's fine, thank you.
Ooh. Pretty tight right there. Feeling better?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alan, you have had to give up so much.
Not as much as you think.
What, does this mean that you can...
No. No, but looking at you inspires me to work hard at recovery.
Chelsea, I'm sorry if I did something wrong. If I upset you. I know this is weird, but it's been a long time for both of us.
Maybe it hasn't been long enough for you.
Oh, God. I forgot you. Oh, Chelsea.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you have any idea at all? At least tell me you understand.
I understand. Don't be afraid. Nothing can hurt you here.
You're here.
Thank you for allowing me to see that part of you. It is very precious, and I am honored that you would share it with me. You have never been safer in your life.
It's so dark.
Sometimes the dark can be a comfort.
Adam, when can I see you?
Oh, you're not ready for that.
Whoever you are, I think you must have very kind eyes.
When you have a squeaky hinge, silence it with this lubricant or this. To take tar off your car, try this degreaser or this. For unsticking a lock, use this powder or this. To remove scuff marks from the floor, try this solvent or this. And to get labels off glass, you can use these adhesive removers or this. So choosing the right product to solve your household problems is a simple process of elimination. WD-40.
Hi, I'm Barbara Mandrell, looking for the Visa tag. Here it is on clothes made from Visa, America's freedom fabric. Made in the USA by Milliken. Quality fabric and so easy to care for. Here's a salad oil stain on Visa and ordinary fabric. Both are dipped into regular detergent. Look, Visa of Dacron releases stains. and needs almost no ironing. So if you love that freedom, look for the Visa tag, America's freedom fabric.
Join an exciting celebration with the Peanuts Gang and America's greatest inventors. It's an all-new edition of This is America, Charlie Brown. Then he's a crawling, bawling bundle of laughs. He's Marvin, Baby of the Year. 2 all-new specials, Friday starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
This has been Guiding Light. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.